had me on their mind, they took the time and they prayed for me. And my brothers and sisters, what I like about prayer is the matter of fact that it doesn't matter how much I have, it doesn't matter who I am, it doesn't matter where I am, it doesn't matter what position I am in, God can always hear my prayer. Anybody in here ever tried God at a moment when nobody else was around? People looked at the call ID, won't pick up the phone. My best friends turned their backs on me. People that say they had my back, yeah, they had my back, but they had it way back. Have I got a witness here? But I knew that if I could just get a prayer into God, he can work my situation out. Shake somebody's hand and say, yes, he can. My brothers and sisters, tonight as we peruse the periphery of this text, you'll find here, in this particular pericope here, you'll find here where Paul and Silas was on an evangelistical journey. They were out there headed through Rome, and they end up in a place called Macedonia. And all my brothers and sisters, the Bible said that they ran into a woman by the name of Lydia. She was a seller of purple, and all my brothers and sisters, they said that they led her to Christ, and her and her house were baptized and they were saved. But then, my brothers and sisters, as they saved her, they headed on down this evangelistical journey, preaching Christ. At that time, it was very illegal. It was against the law to preach Jesus Christ. But oh, my brothers and sisters, they didn't understood. They understood that it doesn't matter what the world said. It doesn't matter what the law says. I'm going to preach Jesus Christ. And I want to tell everybody here tonight that, oh, my brothers and sisters, all of you ought to have a sermon in your heart tonight. All of you ought to carry a sermon in your head tonight. All of you ought to have a sermon in your pocket. A sermon is not is what you say, but a sermon is how you live. Have I got a witness here? Shake your neighbor's hand and say, my sermon is in the way I walk. My sermon is in the way I talk. My sermon is in the way I conduct myself, because only what I do for Christ will last. And all my brothers and sisters got to understand, as they saved Lydia on this evangelistical journey, my brothers and my sisters, you got to understand there was a woman there. She was a damsel woman. This was a woman, she so much for her master's gain. In other words, if I had to contemporize this thing tonight and bring this thing to the hood, this woman here, she was allowing them to pimp her for a gift that God had given her. And I believe that in the body of Christ, we still got people that God has blessed with gifts. Folk won't usher unless they're getting their names called. People won't sing unless they're leading the song. Have I got a witness here? I come to tell you the main purpose is not how much I do in church, but the main purpose is how many lives I can reach while I'm doing what I'm doing while I'm in church. Have I got a witness here? And is there anybody in here can say, I'm tired of playing church tonight. I'm tired of doing what I used to do, but I'm ready now to get on the move for God. I'm ready now to let everybody know that Christ is alive. Because when they look at me, they ought to be able to see the Christ that's in me. Have I got a witness here? Shake your neighbor's hand and say, neighbor, prayer changes things.